Hello everybody and welcome to the Eye of the Storm, a D&D 3.5 adventure, week 5. Let's do a little... give me 1 second. A little recap of what happened last time. So, the party was between the anvil and the hammer. They were stuck between the camp of elves and the camp of orcs, who were about to go at war. They managed to kill the demon that was controlling the orcs, manipulating them by controlling the leader, and they have freedom. In return, the orcs have offered their hand in any endeavors of the party. And the party has asked them, more specifically our Ajax, the Warbraid, has asked them to help in the defeat of the evil Medusa, manipulating the other side, respectively the elves. They had a huge feast and a party while they went at the orcs. Somal barely escaped the clutches of the Medusa and rescued his stoned goblin companion. But unfortunately, Cyrus, the ranger, is still a statue in the pavilion of the Medusa. So guys, what are you doing? You just woke up. The feast was amazingly good, better than you would have expected. All of you kinda got drunk. Mostly Darius.
I would like to immediately... I'm guessing I would have recognised what time Cadence does their little morning ritual. Would I have now?
Candence, you tell me, how do you do your morning ritual?
Just more when than anything else, because I wanted to be there while she does it.
My morning ritual?
Yes, when you memorise your spells and everything. Or is it a nighttime one?
Does he want?
I've missed it.
Are you like spying on me or whatever? Or
No, like when you pray to your god for your spells.
If it's not common knowledge, then just say
Yeah,
it's common knowledge.
No, it's the common ritual for Illuminara to pray for her guidance and for for her blessing, her boon. It's just you clutch your you have your holy symbol in the form of a crescent moon. That have it's like a pendant, basically, that you have a certain what do you call it? You have a certain gesture you do in the air while you clutch this talisman, and you after I utter things in Elvish. You can because my heritage, but usually the words would go something like this: "Oh Night Mother, give your child your please bestow me your boon, and I will
Murderous.
say this. No, I will go and spread your name among the ignorant."
Yeah, and then I'm guessing Samal will be aware what time you do this or not? Or do you keep it a secret?
I mean, you guys have been traveling together, you spent more than one night on the road, so unless you go to a secluded place and away from the party, he would have seen you do this a couple of times.
Yeah, it's not really not secret.
Right.
I mean,
Right, well, I
everyone should be allowed to witness the ritual of the Night Mother.
yeah, well, right. I go to Cadence in the morning and I have to speak to her before she does a ritual.
I just realized something. I should probably just not say Night Mother because that's from Skyrim.
Yeah, that was what I was laughing about.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, we go on.
Yeah.
So, you Candence, like you just woke up, you start your morning ritual, but like before you even get a chance to assess the correct stature and clutch your whoring symbol, Samal comes in the room, in your room.
I'm invisible.
You see the door opening, but nobody going in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and
I forgot. Yeah.
you see a Bob statue being towed behind me. Or does that go invisible?
That's invisible as well.
Oh, but then you just hear the door cluttering open, and I put Bob down, and he says, "Morning."
Unless you're walking silently, she can hear your steps.
No, no, no. I wanted to hear me. I just opened the door and walk in and said, "Morning."
Samal?
Yes,
Right.
yes. Not many other invisible people walking around with goblins.
Why?
That greater
My dear
invisibility
Samal, why are
sure
you-
is greater.
Why are you here, my friend?
I says I need help, and I put Bob down and I sit down on the floor. So I'm guessing you hear a clutter and we sit down, and I was like, I want to pray with you for Bob, for the better benefit of Bob, and then I kind of go, and the ranger as well.
I see. Well, you are welcome to join me as I talk with my goddess. Not sure if...
I just say I understand.
I will gladly pray for Bob's and Silas's
Yeah.
recovery. I'm not sure, however, that I can be of aid in helping them recover. It's
I just
not
I just told him, and I'm like, I kind of know that, but I've got to do something, and I'll be honest, I believe in the light and Halo, but I understand there are many deities around the world, and I'm just hoping between somewhere when the light and the darkness, someone can find a will to save Bob, because it's kind of my fault. I'm supposed to look after him.
Your devotion to your companion is admirable, my dear friend. And I will, if there's a way, I will try and speak with my god, but I think that in this case we also have to do our part, and if we really want answers to how to restore your friend and our dear friend Silas, we have to confront this monstrosity that is the Medusa.
Oh, yeah, she's going to get confronted, but maybe there's something they can do to help, or something or other. I mean, preferably they'd like unstone him. That would be preferable, but you know, every little helps.
I shall do my very best, my friend.
And I spend the next 2 seconds beckoning her over to where I am, and then I realise, oh shit, she can't see me. I was like, I'm over here, and I direct it towards me. Just don't trip over Bob, and then we start and we do the ritual, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do the ritual.
As we're praying, usually I try and keep in. Is it possible to actually do this out of the game? Can I actually speak to my goddess to see if there's a way to restore Bob?
Yeah, you have call upon faith. Right, you may try and speak to your goddess.
Yeah, I mean, so you just call upon faith. Is it just a roll for that? Or maybe
what I do, call upon faith, is basically asking for a boon from your god, a specific boon. What you would say, it's usually specified in the book, but just to make it more fun, I'm gonna make it as it's either just like you saying something as a wish. Usually big things don't happen.
Okay.
And you may have a chance of talking to your god.
Okay. So as I am, praying with Samal, as I'm, trying to restore my powers, I would also talk to her and pray for if there is a possibility that she could possibly restore Bob to his usual fleshy state.
Okay, let's see.
And you roll for that or something?
Yep, that's nice enough. What's your willpower?
It is 17.
17. Yes, that is high enough.
Would I be able to assist him?
No,
There?
and no way. Unless you're a follower of the same order, no way.
No, I'm not. Could pretend
Cadence,
to be if it helps.
would you like the message private or would you like it open?
Doesn't really
Tell the
matter.
board to get stuffed.
No, really, do you want it private or do you want it open?
That's okay with open.
As you start praying, this is a sensation that doesn't usually compel you, but your mind flies away, and you find yourself surrounded in complete darkness. You feel as this is your home. This is where your heart belongs. In this darkness, you see two eyes shining brightly, and you recognize your goddess, Arumenara, or Nyx, as you call her. She tells you in a sweet voice, "The scepter, my darling. The staff. Use it." And after that, you are brought back to consciousness,
Right.
and you are dazed for about 6 seconds as you come back to, like, right from total darkness.
I'm like,
I slap her around the head to make sure she's okay.
I'm sorry, Gary, you cut out.
I slap you around the head to make sure you're okay.
You
Oh,
slapped me?
You okay?
Oh.
Not hard.
Okay, like, okay, just trying to get him back to reality, okay. This is glorious moment. She spoke back. She spoke. Oh, this is. I am like just murmuring and like this is. I mean, just to trying to. This is kind of overwhelming because she doesn't always speak to her vessels.
I mean,
like
it's not
she-
really overwhelming. It's happened to
Okay.
you once or twice
Yeah.
before. It's how you
Yeah,
got
but
your
it's not-
powers. Yeah, it's not often.
Of course. We talk like, but really like asking her. Instead of just per boon, I'm like really going like almost like not a physical confrontation, but like really being in the same space as her in that kind of case. So I'm quite humbled by this experience as well.
You just
And,
hear me
I-
like
as,
knocking on Bob. And
Yes. She has my goddess has revealed to me. She spoke of a scepter or a staff that should be of use to our cause. I do not. Did I see a picture of the staff?
Nope.
Did you just say? Okay. Do I know of any staff?
Roll me perception. No, yeah, roll me intelligence. No, not a spot, because this would be like in your memory. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be intelligence. So roll me an intelligence check. Somehow you do the same.
Okay. 15.
oh, I'm not in roll 20.
Oh,
Can you
is it
can you
just-
just quickly roll me +3 on that? And I'll get in roll 20.
Okay. Let me give you the link again. 1 sec.
Anyone can roll it. Just 20 +3.
Dang.
Okay, so 15 and 17.
Jack. Sorry, Jack. Somehow you remember something weird last night. This is a bit unusual. You remember James carrying something on his back of the likes of a shiny metallic staff with a green there's a green jewel on top of it. I'm saying jewel because I knew I said a specific jewel, but now I forgot.
I think you said an emerald.
An
It was,
emerald.
it was a green topaz.
Topaz, okay. Green topaz. Random jewel then. Anyway, you remember
okay,
that.
So, I just say to Cadence, did did James get a staff in the battle that you had?
Oh, I actually don't remember that outside the game. Did he actually get a staff?
It was me and Ajax together. We got a
Yeah,
staff,
yeah.
but you weren't there.
I don't know how he got it, so that's why I
So
asked.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Ajax is aware of the staff. The only one not aware of the staff is at the moment is Cadence and Darius. Because Darius was unconscious at the moment.
Alright.
Right, so you say no.
Hmm?
And you say no because you don't know right there. So I thank you gratefully. I like bow before you and kiss you on your hand, and I say thank you. Say thank you to your goddess as well. And you hear just scraping on the floor as I pick Bob up and I rush off.
You're very welcome. I say as you like run off to something. It's like, where are you?
Yep.
And
I'm like, I just see my hand getting lifted, and like being kissed by an invisible force or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
Just an
After
FYI for those
That's
watching.
really doesn't run
Somal has drunk a potion of what he thought was invisibility. He is not turning
wait, it was
visible.
invisibility.
It was invisibility. He is not turning visible as he expected after a full night's rest. Just so we have the viewers have the image here.
Okay, I
Continue on.
After the game again, did I actually receive my spells back? No.
Yes, you received all your spells back. The call upon
Okay.
faith happened after the ritual, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Then we have. Let's go to everybody else. Darius, James, and Ajax. Darius, you have a hangover. Hangover.
shit.
Like your brain hurts. It isn't gonna stop you from doing shit, but it's still bad for you. Anyway, everybody else.
He did get his spells in that back door, didn't he?
I want an HP check of the party, by the way.
We should have gained one last night now.
You gained one last night. Let me check.
I think I was on 7.
I think now I should have
Full
18.
health, 47.
I have another question for you, Chucky.
Go on.
My healing proficiency, is that only for those that have been unconscious, like 0 HP or below, or can I actually roll it for?
You can actually roll it for anybody that
But
has.
it's not like, it's like one roll every hour, or is it like can I roll like for everyone?
You can roll for everybody that has any kind of. I'd say that you cannot really roll it above 3/4 of their HP, because that's just basically some bruises and some scabs. But if they have wounds that basically go into their HP more than a quarter of it, you can roll a healing proficiency every hour to heal a 1d4.
Yeah, because I have like 13 health right now out of 25. Can I like do it on myself, or is it just
Just to note,
Yeah.
we all leveled up last time, so doesn't that mean we all regain full health?
Oh yes, I did say. Yeah, I did say we're gonna employ the old RPG load, and when you guys level up, yes, as I said before, I think I explained. I hope I explained that we are using 80% 3.5 rules, but a lot of other stuff besides 3.5. So yes, we are gonna employ that rule. So everybody
So
should be full. Besides
After
you,
a night of drinking,
you
Besides
are.
that.
stronger.
Besides you.
okay? So I'm just going to do a healing check on myself and maybe do a cure light wound on myself.
Okay, do it.
Before. So first.
By the way,
I
remember
roll
that
like-
if you, I'm just saying, if you do a 1 on the healing proficiency, you will do a fumble check and you will harm yourself.
I roll a 1.
If you roll 1.
I don't think that's a. Oh well, now 1.
You're like, no, the chance of me
So I
rolling the
don't
one.
actually get anything from the.
No, the DC is
That-
15.
So I'm gonna roll a D8 plus 5 on myself.
Which I think is the maximum for the plus, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Might be
plus
more, but
five.
roll it. 9.
H.
That brings
Okay.
you up to 22 out of 25.
That's sufficient.
Everybody else is full. So Mom, if you are watching the streamer now, I did as I promised. We have a Bob the Goblin companion token.
Oh wow!
22. Okay, so I used a free cure minor on myself to get back to full. That's acceptable.
Everybody else, PM me your spells on Skype, please. I'm asking like Cadence and Darius. So, oh Darius, you don't actually. So
PM
you're a
my prepared
sorcerer.
maneuvers.
You're a sorcerer. You don't need to PM me. Yes, you need to PM me your prepared maneuvers and Cadence your spells.
Oh, you just want my regular spells?
Yep.
You know.
Just wanna be sure. Anyway, continuing on. Everybody else, what do you guys do?
spells are just what I have
Sorry,
left.
I think guys.
So what do you guys do? I'm talking to James, Darius, and Ajax because we already got actions for Cadence and so on.
I'm gonna try and drink off my hangover.
I walk up to Darius, and I kind of sit down, and I'm like, "You doing all right, bud?" Because I drink, but like James doesn't really get like that drunk. He's more kind of like a light drinker, enjoys the taste of it, just kind of, but doesn't like get hammered. Like he was a little bit drunk though, so he has a bit of a hangover, but it's not like horrid. But how are you doing, Darius?
I'm fine. That was nothing. Some kind of overpower seems to underestimate my power. Haha, no. Ah,
I chuckle.
maybe I
And
shouldn't
is
say that.
Ajax
Oh.
sitting around?
I would like to be doing something else, so you guys.
Okay. I say, hey man, so me and Ajax, after a little battle, we got this staff, and I take it out and I put it on the table, and I say, it's supposed to be able to make a spell that's coming at you bounce back at the user. See, but I don't really know how to use this stuff, and I know that you do. If you wanna, I don't know, maybe give me a little something for it, we could talk about, you know, using it, or having a little deal.
I don't really have that much gold at the moment. How much gold are you looking for?
I say, well, listen. Ajax owes us all about 110 gold. Now, how much do you have right now?
I actually have 200 gold.
How about you give me 200 gold, and then he'll give us the 110, and then we can trade for the staff. It's no use to me. And I could always just go find someone else here. I'm sure that someone would like it.
If it's no use to you, then why did you give it to me for?
Say
I
again.
thought we were friends.
We are friends, but a friend's gotta make a buck. I gotta make a living, mate.
Can't you make a living somewhere else?
What do you mean?
Oh, dude, I'm not really in the mood to bargain right now.
Listen, you give me 180, I give you the staff. It's easy as that.
I don't have money that I can throw away on something like that.
I shrug and say, whatever.
I don't
And then
even
I
get
hop-
hit by spells in combat.
Say again? You don't
I
even
don't
get hit
even
by
get
spells?
hit by any spells in combat. I'm really lucky when it comes to that.
Nah, luck runs out, you know what they say. And I just kind of get up and shuffle away because hangover and stuff.
Okay, you shuffle over.
Ajax.
Ajax.
I go
Okay.
and find the dude that has my daggers.
Okay. What about the dude that has your ring?
I can go do that second.
Okay.
Whoever I find first.
Ajax, what do you do?
Okay. I go find the Ogre Magi. Wherever
Okay.
they are, where are they?
See, you find one of the Ogre Magi's.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
There are three of them. All of them are twins or clones. You don't really know. So that's
Okay.
why you just find one of them.
So I like I just walk up to him and I take the bag of gold, which I have 550 GP, that we got from the mimic, and I like give him all but 110 of that, and say, can you make sure that this ends up equally distributed amongst my party members?
He nods.
And then I say to him, do you have an armory?
Our mage tower does not have an armory. You would have better luck with the merchants in the city. I'm sure they will give you a great discount for your actions here. What about your party members' items? Do you want that?
What?
Or should I give
What
it to
one?
him? Coat one.
What
What one?
item?
And like he takes out a ring, a little ring. And shows it. Gave it to me last night.
I hold out my hand for him to put it in.
Gives you the ring.
What does it do?
My brothers and I will try to identify it. It is a very weird item. We do not yet understand it. We do know that every soul that dies at the hand's ring gives the wearer power, but we do not know to what consequences. Or how lengthy and what the power and how lengthy the effect.
I slide the ring into one of my pouches, and I say, "Thank you for that." Other than that, what else did I need to do? No, other than that, I'll just head out to the city. So, like to the merchants.
Going back to James. James, you go towards one of them. Let's see which one do you pick. The same one. You see Ajax leaving like the corridor as you approach this Ogre Magi.
I give him a terse nod, and I say, by the way, do you have that 110 gold?
I gave it to the Magi. They're going to distribute it amongst us.
I kind of nod, and I'm like, alright, man. And I just keep walking.
You keep walking. What do you say to the Ogre Magi?
I say, hey, you just gave me money, right? I'm one of the members. And also, you have the ring, no?
You don't know which has which. As I said, they all look
I can't tell if
exactly
you
the same.
I say, I gave a ring and a pair of daggers to some of your brethren, or maybe you. I'm sorry, I can't tell. We'll all look very similar with your garb. Do you
No,
know
they
who
actually
has
look
that?
the same at the face. That's the problem, not the garb.
Oh, okay.
The ring. I have given the ring to your master. To your leader, sorry.
I have no master. Oh,
Leader.
leader. Who's my leader?
Well,
I give him kind of a dangerous look.
Master
Dangerous.
Ajax, of course.
I kind of nod and I say, I'll have that gold, and if you could point me to my friend that has my daggers, I would very much like that.
Come with me. Gives you the gold. And then kind of find one of them. They say something. They say like a word that you don't understand, and you walk. You continue to walk. I mean, he continues to walk past this one, and this one doesn't pay mind to you. Just like a greeting of good morning. And then you walk a bit more, and you finally find the other one. He looks at you up and down again. They say a word. This word, the response is different. And the one near you nods. Here is my brother. And he continues on and leaves you two in the corridor.
I nod my head and I say, do you have my daggers?
Brings out the two daggers, and you can
They're
see
still black.
you can see scabs on his hands. And he...
I kind of groan and I say, "What did I tell you?"
Do not worry, I can take pain.
Nod.
Gives you the daggers, they're both yellow.
I sheath them and I say, "So."
The daggers have distinct properties. When they are yellow, if they are thrown, they come back into your hand. When they are red, if you hit somebody, you gain a part of their life force as your own. Half of the damage you deal usually. If they are blue, they pierce any armor, but in detriment you might suffer effects as well, such as armor flying from. The
Such as
blue
what?
dagger transforms your arm into a spectral arm. The longer you use the blue dagger, the more spectral the dagger will transform your hand and your body. At one point, when the dagger is blue, I think that its power is going to transform your whole arm into a spectral arm, which is good in some ways, bad in others. Finally,
Tell me about spectral things, if you would.
they are of the ghost realm, if you have ever encountered a ghost. You cannot hit it by regular means, but they have certain weaknesses.
Such as?
Divine magic, or the other way around, necromancy, can harm you greatly when you are using the blue daggers. And if the effect is permanent, which we do not know, you might bruise your body totally.
Okay, so note to self, make sure they turn from blue to black quickly.
So just
Tell me, what about black?
out of game. Just looking from when he uses the daggers. I know this is completely meta level, but does his arm just change when he swings them, or has his arm been changing, like, completely?
Yet nothing. He has used the blue daggers
Twice, I think.
very few times.
Once. I
Compared to-
slashed the morgue with it.
Yeah,
Whenever I
you
slashed the morgue
you
with
used them
it,
twice.
what did my arm look like?
You don't know. Nothing. Like there was nothing new. Just what I described at the moment. That your arm just went through him.
Alright, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just curious how we saw it happen.
No, it
So
just
out of
saw his
game,
arm
in
go.
other words, if they're blue...
Go on.
ahead. Okay, out of game, if they're blue and I strike someone, is it a touch attack, pretty much?
Or
Or
yeah.
flat-footed?
No, it's touch attack. Flat-footed means they lose their dex bonus. It's basically a touch attack plus their dex bonus. If you get what I mean.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's okay.
Good. And he continues on with, and finally the black daggers are the most perilous. When you hit somebody, you have a very big chance of causing extra harm. But in the detriment, the more extra harm you cause, the more harm you cause yourself. Usually, again, half the damage you deal totally is the harm you cause yourself as well.
I nod. And I say, thank you, friend, you have been a great asset. I hope this helps to even the debt between you and my party for the murder of the demon.
He nods. And
I say you.
he continues
I say I
on.
hope to see you again.
He continues
Yeah, I
on.
say I hope to see you again, and then I leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that
And-
should be all the party in actions. So,
Wait, I want to do something.
you know, okay, Darius, what do you
I
do?
just want to. I want to try and sell my gem.
So you're what?
My gem that's been sitting in my pocket. My like diamond that I looted on like the first
Yeah.
episode.
I know. And how do you try and sell it? That's the question.
I'm just trying to find a place where they would buy like a bazaar or a merchant.
Oh, so you're
or
going into the
anything
city.
Is the orc encampment?
I mean, you're going to the orc city, basically. Trying to find somewhere to sell. I want to get, like, runarounds of what everybody is doing. So I know Ajax is going outside as well. James, are you planning of going outside or staying inside the mage tower?
I would go and ask around to find Ajax.
Okay. Cadence and Samuel.
I'm actively trying to find James or Ogre Magi, whichever comes first.
Okay. Cadence.
I think I would actually follow Samal after he took off to.
Could be very difficult unless you shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
We're gonna go to you guys first
Actually-
because the mage tower is kind of high. It takes some time to climb it down. So Cadence, sorry, James and Ajax. No, sorry, Ajax and Darius. We're gonna come back to you. So let's go to take Cadence. Cadence, how do you plan to follow an invisible person first?
Yeah. That's. Didn't.
I mean, you can do it by doing the listen checks, but you don't really know when you make it or you don't make it. You still hear the sound, but you're not sure how you're gonna follow
I
it.
think instead, I think I would go and inquire because I don't know anything about the staff, but I know that they're powerful. The ogres are very powerful, so I think I would actually go and ask a magi to anything about this staff that my goddess told me about.
Okay. Who? So you just go towards an magi.
Yeah, I would just go and ask the first one I come across.
This one has been very talkative. Yeah, you find one of them. He looks at
Hello,
you,
friend.
nods.
I have spoken to my goddess about a certain staff that we may need in order to cure our friends that have been encased in stone. Do you know of any staff of that magnitude? Could possibly help us?
I am sorry. I do not know what could help. I did not think stone could be unturned.
Well, is there any... You have seen any staff recently? I would be very grateful if you could tell me anything. It would be most helpful.
1 second out of game. Nick, turn down your cam and turn it back up. It froze. Going back into game.
my
Yes, I have recently given a staff to your friend. I do not recall his name. The croaked one. It's a staff our master created. We do not know what it does. Just that he was getting ready. The demon, more than our master, was getting ready for the assault on the elven camp, and he made the staff in order to prepare for the greater threat we are gonna face. As you now know, the Medusa. As we now know as well. We do not know what it does, but that's
I
all
think
that he told us.
Yeah, outside of the game, I think Cadence could probably put 2 and 2 together and, you know...
I'm not asking for intelligence check. Do whatever
Oh.
you think Cadence would do.
Yes, Cadence would put 2 and 2 together and probably figure out that this staff was to ensure that no one got permanently petrified. Okay, so she's going to ask him if he's seen James at all today.
He has recently spoken to me. Oh!
Do you
Grab me.
mind pointing me in his general direction, please?
As you're speaking to him, you see like when he says oh, he starts fiddling with a bag and then takes out like a scoop of gold, puts it in a little bag, and gives it to you. Your reader has asked
This?
me to give you this.
How very kind of him.
You receive 110
Wait a
gold.
minute, the leader?
You mean you must speak of Ajax? Because I know that Ajax held the money in the first place in the chest we so eagerly bashed in earlier.
He nods.
Thank you, my friend, but I take some. How much was it? 110?
110, yes.
I want to give him 10 for his troubles. Take these as payment for doing this, my friend.
I do not require money, but I thank you for your charity.
That's well.
Takes it.
So I add 100 gold, and I guess he points me in direction because I asked about direction as well.
Yeah, he points you into like back. He was talking to my brother.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
let's see, everybody. Let me roll something.
maybe someone else will do an action because
Okay.
I'm going to search for James.
Yeah. Basically, what happens is that all three of you at an intersections of like three corners, also like three corridors, you just bump into each other. Not really. You find James, and somehow you find yourself in front of James, and then you see Cadence coming out.
I imagine
Say,
James
hey,
has a
guys.
very
What's up?
astonished look in his face because he can't see me.
He doesn't see you at all.
I
he
see Cadence, and I say, "What's up, Cadence?" And I just kind of am like, "Have you seen Ajax?"
Oh, you're talking to me? Okay, I was just gonna say your cam
Yeah.
froze again, by the way. I was just...
Oh gosh, what is going on? Yeah.
bad cam, bad.
So you're asking me where Ajax is?
Yeah, that's what just happened.
Yeah, I do not. I haven't seen Ajax. Let's see. He went out in the city, right? Just out of the game.
Yeah, he went out in the city.
No, I have
I
not seen
say,
Ajax.
I've been
yet.
all around this tower. I think he's. I guess I would put it together kind of and be like, I think he's probably out and about. I gotta go to see run some errands anyway. You wanna come?
I want to. Does he have the staff on him? The scepter.
Yes.
Yeah, he has it on his back. It's
Okay,
as I said, it's kind of conspicuous because it's very big.
Okay. I want. My dear, James, I have something to tell you. It's about the staff you are carrying on your back.
What is it?
I recently got a vision from my goddess that said, and she spoke to me that the staff will be very useful in what is it, de-petrifying or unpetrifying? I don't know.
I think it's unpetrifying.
To return our dear friends to their fleshy states. I do not know how, but this is what she had said to me.
Yeah, at that point you just hear a stone goblin drop to the floor. No, not drop to the floor, sorry, I do not drop Bob. I place him at the floor, however he's very fucking heavy and I'm knackered. And I was like, yes, go on, staff, give the staff. You
Do I let go of him so I can like
can't
see
see
him,
that.
or do
Wait,
I? Just
wait.
I put Bob down.
You put Bob down.
Yeah, I put Bob down and then I
Okay.
walked towards James. I was like, yes, come on, give it, we need to see if it works.
Can
Oh,
you turn that
you
stuff
can't.
off so I can like see you?
No, he cannot. He's still invisible, but you see Bob. Like you see Stone Bob.
I'm like, I kind of nod and I'm like, did your goddess say anything about how many times we can use it?
She did not talk to me about how many, I don't know, I would say how powerful the staff was. She did not say. I was only privy to the information of the staff would be useful to us. I have no actual idea if we can actually activate it. It might even need a code word.
See, this
I
is the
step
thing.
up behind. Oh, sorry. I was going to say I step up behind you, but you can speak before I do that.
We're in a hallway.
You can't see me. I can step up behind you if I
You're
want
invisible.
to.
I can hear you though, but okay, whatever. I say, okay, but what if we can only use it once? Silas is over there too, and we need to save him. Why would I want to save this goblin? We need to save Silas.
You hear a gasp of horror.
Is it behind me?
Not yet.
Well,
You cannot
let's be
really get
honest, because
behind
you
him.
said that you were going behind me.
No, you can't really get behind him.
I'd like to walk up to you then and move behind you. If you have a problem with that, then you can have a problem with that.
You
However,
can't.
if
You
you
can't
want to
really
walk-
move behind him because this is a not a big corridor. Right. You would need to do a.
Chucky, it has ogres walking around it. I'm pretty sure it can fit 2 humans through it.
No, I'm just saying that it's kind of hard to do it without him
I'm
noticing
not
or
bothered about
thinking.
doing it inconspicuously. I'm not trying to sneak behind him. I'm just
Ah,
trying to
okay,
move
okay.
behind.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I
As you
just
begin to move behind me, I say, "Hey, big boy, let's back up here."
Hey, Bippy.
It's like, James, you don't know if I'm a big boy, and if I wanted to sneak up on you, I'd sneak up on you anyway. Can I take it, or would you just give me it? You can't see where my hands are. I just want to see if it works. I'll look at it at the very least.
now
No,
hang
I
on
will
a
not
second.
give it.
Wait, James is raising a point here, but I think, but this is how I see it. We can. This staff is has been crafted by the former leader of the Magi. I think that since he was so powerful, he must have. He must have put in a lot of power in it. If I cannot say for certain, but I think the staff is powerful enough to revive both Bob and Silas. But
Yeah.
here's also the thing. We're going to need a lot of help, even from the ones of Bob to rescue, to even take down this monstrosity.
Chucky, is it worth me making a bardic knowledge check on the item or not? Or is it not
The
that
staff
level
has been just recently
just
created.
so I wouldn't know anything about it.
Nothing. As I said, bargaining knowledge goes on like items of like.
No,
He's
that's
the
fine. I just wondered if
legendary-
it was an item that could be that, like if it was a wondrous item that could be crafted or something like that.
I mean, even if
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crafted, it needs to have legends and lore on it, and the people to know about. Basically, if people know about it, you might know about it.
Right? Yeah. I'm with you.
So here's also my point. I think that we should talk to Darius and see if he can possibly identify this staff further and see if he can see its actual properties.
Wait, who did you get it on?
What?
I'm asking that. Who
I
did
got
you get
it.
it on?
Who did I get it from? I got it from the ogre Magi, the leader, the one that
And they-
died.
And they didn't tell you what it does if they made it.
Didn't know, I think.
They said
They did-
that. Say again.
They didn't know, I believe. They said,
Did they
No,
say it had
he said nothing to me about it.
yeah.
in actual
he
time? Did they
just-
say that it had like 12 charges or something?
Yeah, they
Or
did.
can you
but
guys
my
not
character
remember
doesn't
that?
know
Yeah, I know what it does. I'm just not telling them that.
Well, I still beckon for you to hand it over.
I'm not going to give you the staff.
You say that to my character.
I say that plain and simply. I'm not going to give you the staff.
Wow, you are not gonna last long. Bob's on the line, dude. You're gonna get stabbed in the throat by an invisible force.
I look at him and say, "We have 2 people. Both of them are stoned. If I give you the staff, you are not advised.
Can I just
You will go
raise
and
one
save
out of
him. I
character
need
point?
to do.
Shh.
Hang on.
1 second.
Wait a second. You need to go. We need to make sure that we can save either party member. Until we know what the staff does, I'm not going to give it to you.
Okay.
And I just say.
1 second. Ajax. Wait.
Yeah,
1
Go
second.
on. Fire away, Jack.
Raise your point.
You have no idea Silas is stone. As far as you're concerned,
Yeah,
he's
he knows,
completely
he
safe
knows.
in an elven bed. No, he
Oh
doesn't.
no,
No,
no, he doesn't.
Harry talked
Yes.
about it in Goblin.
He's right.
We didn't get
Somar
it.
and Ajax
Oh.
talked about it in Goblin, so none of you know that Cyrus was in stone. So James, your argument falls. You don't have any knowledge of Cyrus being
Oh
stone.
shit! I thought he actually told us that.
No, no.
The
He
lady-
told
Yeah,
you
but
that
were
everything
gonna
was
tell us
okay.
in the morning.
Oh, he told it in Goblin. Okay.
So I
So we have
told-
to retroactively
Whenever
retract all
we-
our statements.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. That's a good call, Ajax. So retracting back to please give me the staff from Samal. James, how do you respond?
I smile maniacally and I say, what's in it for me?
This is where hopefully it'll stop us all from getting turned to stone. However, we need to find out what it does and if it works.
I shrug and I say, I think we need to get everyone together because Ajax. I kind of just hesitate and I say, wait until this evening. I promise then that we will discuss it. You have my word.
I say no. We should just use it now. Trust me. I know what I know what I'm doing. I can use stuff like this. It's fine.
I look at Cadence and I say, hey, I think Darius would be a better person to use this.
I actually, I will talk. I will say, it's a. We don't know exactly what how. The staff is powerful. We might actually need it in a fight with the Medusa, and I also think that Bob would be very useful in the fight. He's been an asset.
Yes,
But
exactly.
I do agree that Darius is the right person to.
Yeah, and I just asked him what state was Darius in this morning after all that alcohol last night.
You do realize how alcohol works, no? In time this evening, it will have weared off. And he will
It's
be in a
not
better
evening,
state
it's
of mind.
morning.
Yeah,
And-
but by
Yeah,
the
in the
evening, he
evening.
will be in a better state of mind.
I actually have to ask someone. I think about this because for all we know, Silas hasn't returned yet. And Samal was actually in the Elven City.
No, Samal said something like he is alright, he is, I don't know what he's doing, but I think he made an excuse for it. Because you guys asked him about this when he first came
I
back.
said in Goblin to Jack that he's been turned to stone always, but I don't want to ruin the party.
Yeah, you said something to the party as well, because that's what
Yeah.
is the question.
I said he was safe in
So-
an elfin bed.
So for all that we know, he's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for all that you know,
But
he's
he
fine.
isn't here yet.
Nope.
We know that we know about the Medusa threat. Yes.
I just tell him and say, look, if I can't use this, then that's completely fine, but I can't possibly break it. These orcs have had it, for God's sake. I cannot possibly break it. And if I really wanted to, Nick, I could just take it, but I'm not like that. I'd like
My
to
name's
just have
not
it.
Nick, my name's James.
Sorry, James, and I could
Same
just take
character.
it, but I'm not
Do
like
you have experience in wielding staffs? Somehow?
Yes. Magic is a bardic speciality known all across the lands.
I'm just looking at James and well, he seems very sure, James.
I
just-
rub my beard. I rub my beard and I don't say anything immediately. I just kind of hesitate for a second and I say, you will have your staff this evening. And then I walk away.
Okay. Which way do you walk away?
Which way is out of the tower?
It would be... You don't know he's out of the tower, by the way. But
I'm assuming because I've been all over the tower now. And I can't
not
find it.
really. This has been like 2 minutes. Because, again, you guys are at the same level. So they've been searching for you. And they kind of found you. Easily. Because, again, there are like
Okay.
3 or 4 tunnels out. And you're just inquiring about Ajax.
Okay.
Do
well
I
then,
get to sell
I
my
haven't...
One
I'm
second.
Actually, I've had an idea, actually, kind of, so I do want to leave the tower regardless. Not necessarily to find Ajax,
Okay.
but I've just had an idea.
Yeah, it's
I just-
behind you. Like, you need to turn around and there's a stair to the right of that corridor.
Knowing that he's invisible and how kind of rash Samal can be, I back away, keeping my face to them.
Okay, so you kind of
I say
back
don't do
away
anything
again in a
stupid.
very, very awkward manner because you're backing away in the middle of a corridor. Okay, Samal, do you want to do anything?
Jerry?
I
I think he's thinking.
turn to James
Give him a second to think.
and I ask him I shout at him and to get his attention.
Okay,
You shout at
mean-
me to get my attention?
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah, what do you
he's already you already have his attention because he's backing away only due to you. keeping his face towards your like position or something where he's been talking to, because he doesn't want you to get behind him.
Yeah.
So, and
have I been speaking for a full round then?
oh yes, of course. There's been a couple of rounds.
I cast enthrall on everyone around me.
Okay, because he does not have like visual on you, he does get.
Doesn't have to have. I just have to have his attention.
I know, but the attention is diminished by the fact that you're not visible. So he does get a bonus on his save, but still,
Right.
you cast in troll. What's the DC save on it?
Does he have 4 or more hit dice?
Yes, because you guys are over 5. And he actually has 38 HP.
That's my current HP total, by the way, right now.
48. You leveled up fast.
It just says will negate. See text. And it said any
Normal
potentially
save.
affected creature of a race or religion of unfriendly gets a +4 bonus. But I'm guessing he wouldn't be classed as unfriendly.
No.
It looks like just a normal.
Yeah, so it's 15 then, basically. It's based
Yeah.
on your charisma, I think. What's your charisma?
18.
18, so then it would be 16 DC. Okay, roll it with a +2 on your save.
So it would be +3 if I already have a +1.
You do not pass it, you are now enthralled. From where the source of the music is coming, you are now.
Okay, now let's be clear about what enthrall actually is. Read me what enthrall says, description of it.
Give their undivided attention, ignoring their surroundings. They're considered to have a attitude of friendly while under the effect of the spell.
Okay.
And I continue speaking while I walk around, and I do a bit of a dance around Nick, and I kind of just take the thing out of
Okay,
his back.
As you
win.
dance around me, I turn to face you.
You can't turn to you are enthralled,
I'm enthralled
by my
by you.
you are
Yeah, I'm
enthralled,
enthralled by the
my-
music. As you go around me, I turn to face the music.
That would actually be okay with it, because he is trying to face the source of
Those
the music.
enthralled by your words take no action while you sing or speak for decent.
Oh yes, you are right.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
What's your wisdom again?
My wisdom?
Yes. Oh no, it doesn't matter, you have more HD. Anyway, you have like, sorry, this is actually another effect. You remain aware of your surroundings, but you have an indifferent attitude to it.
You basically
So
just sit there
indifferent
listening
doesn't
and
mean
and
that
tapping
I
your
don't
toes.
turn to face the music.
No, I'm just
No,
saying,
it-
yeah, you can turn
It
to do that.
specifically says though that while you're enthralled by my words, you take no action while I speak or sing for 1d3 rounds. And that's after I stop.
Yeah, but
long's
you
around again
okay?
in your game?
You know you can do it. You can do it.
lasts as long as I sing, and then 1d3 rounds.
He can does it.
after.
He can does it, but you lose
I can keep you here for an hour if
concentration.
needs be.
1 second, you lose concentration or do anything other than speak or sing, the effect goes off. 1d3, do me the 1d3 to see how this goes.
It just says the effect lasts as long as you speak or sing. I can sing and remove a staff at the same time.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough for you to do that.
I take it and I kind of quickly keep on singing, but kind of just
It's
quickly shuffle
strapped
over.
behind my back. Does he have to make a check to see if he can pull it off without, like...
No, because how his song works is that he has a magic ukulele. His ukulele is not like normal. If he can still keep singing while just doing anything with your staff.
How does this affect me?
You are enthralled as well, unless you want to roll. A
You
check
are.
to
I
just-
don't think you are enthralled because I don't think you're fraud because
Oh, I think
you
I
were
got- I
not
got
paying
60 wisdom.
attention to him. You were paying attention to more to James than anything. So I'm saying you're not enthralled. You are around or surroundings. Nothing happens to you.
I have like a really high wisdom and shit. Oh no.
Not really.
Yeah,
Not really that.
If you get 16, you remain aware of your surroundings. But
But the spell doesn't affect you at all because you are not keeping
no,
attention.
that's
You know.
fine. Right, we'll carry on then. Have I got the stuff in basically? That way we go.
Let's see if Cadence does anything.
So I hear singing, and I
You see like James stopping.
James stopping
Exactly.
abruptly, and it's hard to say what I would do in this situation.
Okay, let me paint you
Basically-
what just happened. A guy just used magic on a fellow party member to come over and steal something.
James, shh.
Don't worry about it.
This is for Goblin. He'll do anything for Goblin.
Yeah. I'm going to. Can I get closer? I mean, is it the spell? Will the singing affect me if I go
No.
closer?
Unless you paid attention to him before, the spell is of no effect to you.
If you want to stop the enthrall, you can heckle me.
I move towards the singing, and I try and like feel for Samal, and
I
basically
actively
ask him
avoid hands.
basically ask him if he really wants. I mean, I see him like picking out the staff from.
Do
James says,
you attempt to touch him, or do you attempt to grab him?
No, I just touch him. Like touch,
Okay.
try and touch him and talk to him, and say, "Do you really want to betray?"
All you
Friends
hear is
trust.
me just continue singing and shut up, Candace, I'm doing it, blah, 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 and I keep on singing and continue to remove the stuff.
And I will actually, I will grab the staff as well, and try and wrestle it out of Gary's hands, or
Okay.
Small's hands.
You take it both. Roll me a opposite strength checks now.
It's not gonna go very well because I have like,
You have 8 strength, but he has 10. So let's see.
yeah, but I get, yeah.
Opposite strength checks. You get a -1. You just roll 1d20 somehow.
No, I don't get -1 because I have my DT.
Ah!
18. Oh god. Okay.
That's mine! Ha ha ha!
Yep.
So,
You.
so he wrestles, he takes the staffs, and I, please, Small, don't do this. It's not worth it.
I
I
just
know
walk
you're only looking out for Bob,
I
but do you really want to betray your friend's trust?
walk over to Bob and pick him up and say the singing and say, Cadence, just.
One
tell him
second.
not
One
to be
second.
mad."
1 second. As you grab the staff, you don't notice this, but Cadence, you do. The staff is still visible in his hands.
Okay.
Like basically, he tries walking towards
Counters
Bob.
the magic.
He comes like towards Bob, and
Staff is spell turning.
the staff kind of like it starts moving in the air. As
It
like he tries
counters
to
all
go.
magic.
Shh! Shut up.
I just start scurrying down the hall
Rat.
and off to a location I shall reveal.
Well, you go towards Bob. You put Bob on the ground.
I picked up Bob, and
You-
then I start shuffling off. I mean, and
Yeah,
when
but
I'm
before
about,
that-
Okay, wait. Before that, you need to move past James and Cadence. So Cadence, you
No,
see the
because
staff.
He's been there.
Am I still enthralled?
Beating her with a strength check. I just walked back the other way because she's behind him as well.
Yeah, no, again.
Again,
you
know
guys-
whether or not
If she
enthralled
was
or
able
not.
to get behind him to come and strength check me, then I'd be able to get past the other way. by
No,
her
again,
exactly
let's
the same
see.
direction.
But she still sees the staff just moving in the air. So she's
Well,
not
well,
like
shit if she
stopping.
can see us. I just keep on walking.
I know, but I'm asking her. Do you do anything, Cadence? And you are still enthralled, James. The effect still
still not.
lasts 3 rounds after the song and singing has stopped.
God, I
So
wish
I'm
I had.
assuming him walking behind and grabbing the staff is 1 round, and battling with Cadence is
I-
No, 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 no.
Isn't that one
He
more
didn't
round?
stop singing at that point. He stopped singing when the strength check happened. So that would be
Oh, okay.
basically the first half
Doesn't
of
he
the.
have to make a concentration check while trying to pull the staff out of my back to see if he
No,
can
because
keep
he
the
said
singing
it
going?
stopped. There's nothing to concentrate on.
I said that the delay
fine.
still is there. So Cadence, do you do anything to the floating staff?
Concentration
Okay, so
check for
it-
putting butter on toast. No, I failed.
It explodes.
Yeah.
A demon appears.
Okay. So he gets Bob and like moves over to Bob first. Does he like?
Are you going to let me get to Bob before you make an action? Or-
That's my question. Yeah. Are
Okay,
you
okay.
going to let him get to the stone Bob on the ground?
I'm going to actually try and grab the staff again and tell and ask him if he really thinks. If he really thinks? Do you really think that betraying your friend's trust is the way to? How do you say it? Betraying your friend's trust like this is not good for the parties.
the
Far quest.
reply you get is that what trust does he have in me if he wouldn't let me use it on a friend?
But he was going to let you use it in the evening.
I don't want to use it.
I mean,
I
he
want
just
to use it
just
now.
wanted us. He just
Strength check.
wanted-
Opposite strength checks again, please.
It's not kind of it doesn't last forever. I need to do it now if you're going to get in the way.
15
Okay.
from Cadence. 16. And yes, Cadence, you get the staff. You wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay, as I take a hold of the staff, I say, Somal, you will. James made his point. I think we'll all be best if we just do this in the evening. We can calm down. We can just we can help Bob later.
I just turn
I
to
think we have to
Cadence.
gather.
I just say, if Cadence, stop being silly. I took it off him. I'll take it off you. Just pass it, and you can have it straight back in a minute.
I'm actually I'm very conflicted right now because I think Somal's actions are, justified in one way, but but betraying a friend, like a friend's trust for it, just it's very hard.
Do you show any intention of giving me it at all? Then
I think that I'm actually going to be like very.
right. As soon
Yeah,
as
you can probably. I would say that you can
shows any
probably.
sign of not giving me the staff, I cast light and take the staff back.
He
you can't-
casts right in front of you, Cadence. You fall to the ground dazed. He takes the staff. James, you come back to consciousness.
And I run straight over to Bob.
I see the staff.
You see the staff just flying in the air in front of you,
Okay.
and Cadence with. Wait, where do you cast right?
I cast last. Well, I suppose it would have to be on my hand or something like that.
So you cast it. You cast right on your hand.
Yep.
Okay, you're.
So you now see a glowing staff floating
So
around.
Yeah.
I let go of the staff with without trying to shield my eyes and shrieking out in sudden pain, just collapse on the floor. No, not fall to the floor.
Yeah, does right have a duration?
Yeah, like 20 minutes per level.
20 minutes per level.
Something like that, yeah.
60, no, 10 minutes per level, and
close.
that means it's about 50 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Continuing on,
So
you
it lasts for about
see
15 minutes. Let's,
you see like a globe of light, and then the staff just coming up towards from that, and just like running around the corridor from a Cadence, just shrieking on the ground.
Okay, so he's still within like
Kill
my sight
itself before we get to some Medusa.
for the moment. Let's just pause the game for a second. So he's still within my sight.
He has not moved almost at all. He's like
Okay,
5 foot in front of you, basically. But there's a
Probably
Cadence.
5 feet away from him.
There's
At
a-
least made it to Bob by now.
No.
Well,
I
Candace
mean,
came over to me and you've taken the staff. We've paused the game pretty much.
yeah,
Just
Cadence
wait a second.
stopped you first time behind, and then you weren't aware that the staff was still visible, so she kind of stopped you about 10-15 feet from Jack again. James, sorry. Stopped you again, took the staff, you casted right. The second you casted right, because casting a spell is a standard action, James came back to consciousness, basically.
Is there any way?
Okay.
How long does it take to cast light? It's like just instantaneous.
For
action.
level, it's a standard action. Yes, it's like about 6 seconds. So as you were conflicted, that is when basically it happened.
Yeah, in future reference, is there possible for me to actually close my eyes before the spell goes out?
Not if I'm invisible, no.
Yeah,
No,
one,
of
not
course
not
Yeah,
if you're
but
visible.
for future reference.
Two, if it's casted exactly in your face, no. I mean, even if you had, like, if you put a light bulb in front of your face, and even if you close your eyes in real life, it's still very blinding light when it opens just in
Yeah.
your eyes.
Yeah. Just trying to make out, specifics and details.
If you had a cloak and you pulled it in front of you before the light was casted, that would work.
Yeah, but we're not gonna do that now, so.
Yeah.
Because I was conflicted. I'm probably not paying attention. He was invisible, so.
James, what do you do?
I run over to him, I grab the staff, and I try to rip it out of his hands.
But if he's gonna run
Wait,
over
you're
him, I
5
get,
feet
I
from
get
me,
a chance to do something.
No, one, you are, I mean, you are now aware, basically, I mean, more or less aware that the staff is still visible because Cadence just managed to take it from your
Which
hand.
way is he facing? Because he'd have to run. He could accidentally run into him to grab the staff if he isn't facing the right way.
No, again, like he's running towards him. He has just casted light and taken the staff out of his hands. They are face to face. You will need to do me a hit to see if you manage to hit the staff
Just
first.
a straight d20? Or do I have the
It's
modifier?
your melee attack basically. Melee unarmed attack.
My normal melee unarmed attack. Oh, by the way, while I'm looking for this, did the daggers ever like give me a bonus? Are they +1 daggers?
You don't know.
You didn't say.
Nope.
Well, I guess whenever you identified it, it would have said no.
Yep, he didn't ask. He didn't tell you.
Well, whatever.
That's just, dude,
so
just tell him. Otherwise, he's gonna have to go
that's me to grab it.
ask.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ask
15.
him if you don't tell.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, they're +1 daggers. Going on 15. What's your threat for the day, Seesaw?
10, 12.
12. He hits it then.
But, so he just hits the staff out of my
No,
hand
no, no,
and
no,
I
no,
go
no,
in.
no, no, no. He hits it. Basically
grab
means
it.
that he makes an attempt to grab, and now you may do opposed strength checks. If you want to, James.
Yeah, I want to rip it out of his hand.
Do it. Small.
Oh,
I want
shit.
to see what he gets first.
3 and 10. Yeah, he rips it out of your hand. God, this is taking too much.
Wait.
We
if
are going.
I have a flat-footed AC. Does it go up because my agility lowers it?
No, your flat-footed AC should be your AC without your dex bonus.
Without your dex bonus?
Yep.
So I should just like stay flat-footed because I have a higher AC. My dex makes me run into attacks.
Doesn't remove your dex negative.
It's BS. How does my dex make me like run into attacks? Someone's like, yeah, and I'm like, hit me here.
You're entirely not dexterous.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so James, what do you do with the staff? You now have it in your hand.
I turn and run.
At this point, am I
Out
able to
the
stand up
temple.
again?
Yeah.
Do I see him wrestling out staff from?
From a
Small
hand
hand.
of right something, yeah.
And I'm guessing if he moves to run, I get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
I mean, if he,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
you get
attack
an
me?
you get an attack of opportunity.
This is gonna end really bad.
Yes,
Somebody.
please do not. Please do not fight. It's not worth it. There's bigger things at stake here. Just
What-
buy to their common
what?
sense to not fight.
Okay, at this point,
I'm
wait,
looking
at this
for-
point,
No, I want to do action.
I mean, you can do your action, but at this point, Cadence, you see something as you're looking behind Samal. No, actually behind, like, Jack, because you're still in the middle. You see an ogre mage there.
Yeah, I just tried to trip him.
Okay.
You
Does he
guys
look,
try to trip him.
Yeah.
Trip him.
Will I trip him, or you want me to roll for it?
You roll for hit
Are
first.
you
Am I
what are you
tripping?
tripping with? What
My
are you
foot?
tripping with? Your foot. You have to make an. Like 1 second, I'll get the tripping rules up.
What
He
is
it?
still
That's
needs to make an
something
attack to see if it hits.
No, there's a specific combat maneuver for it.
AFR trip.
Like.
Yeah, there's a
um,
thing
one
called
second.
trip.
I make an unarmed touch attack against him, so I'm guessing that's just a D20 plus
Versus-
my base attack.
Unarmed melee attack.
So that's what,
Yeah, it's a-
20 plus my base attack bonus, or...
Yeah.
But
Plus
that's
another
against
2
his
from
touch
back attack.
AC.
Tripping people is very easy.
Gotta figure out what my flat footed is.
Your not enough
What
flat
do you
footed,
roll?
it's your touch.
Flat footed versus what?
It's your touch,
Or
it's
is
not your
it my
flat footed.
touch?
They're
My
usually the
touch.
same.
My touch.
Touch be 14.
My touch is 14. Does that hit?
Yes, of course,
Yep.
it's a 13, it
Hits.
hits. Um,
Yeah.
at
okay,
this
I forgot if
moment,
it equals
everybody
or
owes
something.
me will saves.
Oh shit. Doing something.
Thank
I get the
you.
plus
Maybe I
or
do
is
so.
it just my normal?
Everybody owe me will saves. DC is 18.
No shit.
Oh, fucking lucky Ajax, isn't there?
23.
Okay.
Cadence just
Everybody
doesn't
owed it?
give a fuck.
James, have you owed your...
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Okay, yeah, you guys just fall to the ground. Cadence, you are still awake.
Well,
Though-
do I know him? Do I know that the mage did something?
Yeah, I mean, you can see him casting something. You could see him
Okay, I want to
casting.
immediately scream, what are you doing?
Nothing. They're just put to sleep.
I eye him very, very wary.
Magic is not a thing you use against your allies. But extreme cases asks
Bet
for
you-
extreme measures.
I'm going.
That's what he says.
I mean, is he doing anything else? Can I see him like? Is he, you know, casting?
No, yeah, he's not casting anything anymore. You can see Somar and James on the ground sleeping. Wither is sleeping.
Use the staff.
Okay, shut up now. Okay, I'm actually. I'm actually going to say. Well, that was not what I had expected would happen, but I am actually thankful for your interference. I think this will be much easier now. Can you help me? Can you assist me in carrying these, carrying my companions? I think some sleeping actually would do them good right now. So I
Yes,
think
master.
we should. Thank you. I think we should put them in. I mean, we don't even see some all, right?
I mean, no, you still
That's
see
a
him.
very good. No, you
There's-
see the light.
There's
see the
light.
light.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, we see the light. Shit, I don't think I can.
dispel.
Can I actually carry anyone? Can I carry them? Or can the
Yeah, you
elder
could
mage
you
actually-
could carry James.
So if I can carry James and the staff, he could carry Somal and Bob. Or maybe you cannot see
Oh yeah,
Bob, by the
he's a ogre magi. It's very easy for him to carry. I mean, he could carry both of them basically.
You can drag if needed.
way. But he can't see Bob.
He can see Bob. Bob is still on the ground.
Oh, wait, does he go? Can he? Can he not see Bob?
You can see Bob. He's still on the ground.
Anything that's armed or holding, you can see.
Okay, I think I will do a bit like this. We'll search for Bob. I mean, and just poke around, and he will. We'll both search for the invisible Bob statue. Carry
It's
him up.
not
See Bob.
invisible. It is
not
visible.
invisible.
Of it.
I can't hear the difference about can and can't sometimes. because it's, you know,
Okay, so
It's
Can we
okay.
just say
We'll
can-
say cannot.
you take them.
Yes, he cannot.
You
Because
take
I-
them to the bedrooms.
I think we should. Um, how long can I ask him how long the spell lasts for?
Couple of minutes.
Shit. I think it's better if we actually have them in the same room, but we're keeping a close eye on them.
Yes, master.
Yes, we will have. What room would be best to actually keep them in?
The bedrooms are the closest.
Gonna do it like this. We'll keep them in the same room, but we will have some magi guarding them, and some other ogre will go and find the others so we can reconvene.
Okay. That's what
Basically,
happens with you guys.
like putting them apart, so you know, like Small and Goblin Bob in the one part.
Who takes the staff?
I take the stuff.
Okay, you've got too much screen time. We go to the others who have been waiting.
That
Do
was, I
some
mean,
shopping now.
can we just like fast forward this or something, because it took way longer than I.
Unfortunately, this is the game. This is the game. Unfortunately, there are points where it's a lot of roleplay. You all need to get your roleplay in. Okay, we are at 1 hour and 24 minutes. We're gonna go to again asking everybody 4-hour session or 3-hour session.
4.
Okay,
Whatever
4-hour
anyone
session then.
else wants.
4-hour session then.
Wait, I've been muted this whole time.
Yes. We go to you guys for about... Okay, we're gonna go exactly for 20 minutes because I don't want to exceed 2-hour video. So 20 minutes and then we take our first break.
Okay.
So, Ajax and Darius, throughout those to this counter you make it outside. Darius, you easily find the merchant dealing in jewelry.
Okay,
Or-
sweet.
Anyway,
I rock up to the jeweler like, yo Holmes, I got some gems to sell if you got some gold to pay.
he kind of looks up at you and he's like, no common. Still in the Nork encampment.
Okay. I put the gem on the table. I go like this. 3, 0, 0.
Takes the gem, looks it up and down, puts 150 gold on the... I mean, after you kind of count it, it's 150 gold.
I kind of beckon for more, like, keep it coming kind of thing.
Looks you up and down, and puts another 50 on the table.
I'm okay with that. I say thumbs up, I take the gold, and I get out of there.
Ajax, he stood about, like, you could took about 5 minutes to find that jewel, but you find it at 1 minute. You find like the street where only armorers and only like weaponsmiths and smiths and blacksmiths.
Okay. So I walk down this street. Now, keep in mind, I still have the demon head like strung to my belt.
Yeah, I know.
And I walk up to an armorer and have a look at his wares.
You have a look at its wares.
In particular, I am looking for a breastplate.
A breastplate. La 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 la. 1 second, let me open my book. Okay. Yeah, you kind of find a couple of breastplates hang up. This guy just kind of marvels at the skull.
Yep.
And he's like, that, you mighty warrior.
I nod. I point to the breastplate.
Okay. He says, no, and he kind of like goes under the table and starts like pulling out shit and throwing it like poof poof poof. And at one point, he brings out a full armor of sprint mail.
I point to the breastplate because I can only use medium armor.
I know.
And splint mail is heavy armor.
Anywho, he kind of like, okay. And
I
he
like
takes.
point to my armor and show him how I have to be able to move.
He doesn't understand. He puts the breastplate on the counter.
Because he spoke common to me before, so I assume he speaks it. I ask him how much it's worth.
For you, 100.
100. I place 100 gold on the table and take the breastplate.
You take the breastplate. You now have a breastplate.
Excellent.
AC
I
bonus
also-
5. Okay, go on.
Yes, it's good. I also go to. After that, I pull out a bag of 450 broken coins, and say to him, "You could smelt these down to make a fairly large amount of gold. In fact, 450 because it's the same amount. How much will you give me for this?"
Smelting hard. Give you 300 back.
I nod.
He takes it back. Come tomorrow.
Okay, so come tomorrow. Then I find a weaponsmith and look for a greatsword.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of weaponsmiths. You actually find the one that sold you the what do you call it?
Halberd.
The halberd. Yes.
So he has a greatsword, I assume.
Yeah, I mean you're looking for a greatsword.
So I go over and I pick up the greatsword and start to examine it. Does it look to be made of the same metal? Like I hold the halberd up against the greatsword and study them.
What
Are they
knowledges do you
made?
have?
I have martial knowledge, which is knowledge of weapons.
Yes, do me a check.
Sorry, martial law. So how do I get to that? Just a +3. Incoming fail. 6. I have no fucking idea.
You have no fucking idea.
I ask him, is this cold iron?
Me not know, cold iron. It's just metal we found here.
How much?
One second.
50 gold according to Player's Handbook.
No, I need to find something here. Okay. 75.
I look at him and say, don't you think that is a bit expensive for a greatsword? Especially for someone like me who has helped your community so much.
40 for
Hand
you.
him 40 gold.
Okay, by the way, the head it started to rot. Just so you know.
Chucky has realized that the head is OP. It has started to rot.
No, it just started to rot because it's been dead a day and something. A day and a half, basically.
Why the fuck did I let him cut off that head?
Anyways.
So I have a greatsword.
Yep, you have a great sword. Subtract 140 gold from your gold.
I now have 120 GP.
Okay, and that's gonna be it for the just one minor detail. One Olga Major approaches you, Darius, and you, Ajax, and like Master Cadence had summoned you back. She wishes she wishes the party to reconvene.
I follow him. Or I go back to
There
reconnect.
is?
As this
Okay.
is happening, I
Yep.
guess Samal and James are away. No, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
I guess
go to that, but now
I'd
it's
meet
gonna
Ajax on
be
the way
our
back, right?
first. Yeah, we're gonna have our first break. So we
You
are
want
going to go on our first break. So everybody, just stay where you are. We're gonna be coming right back.
Don't